Welcome back. Today we have this 27 Dodge Ram 1500 EcoBoost 3.0 engine, and it has a underboost condition. So I guess my client, they were just driving down the highway, everything was fine, truck was running great, and all of a sudden it went into limp mode. And I got a P0299 code for it's the underboost condition. Top searches for this vehicle, P0299 at number 5. So definitely worth noting. You click on that. So engine loses power and sets code P0299. Throttle control light comes on. That's exactly what happened. Now there just says check intake. I don't know about that. That's it's not very specific. Also, check the PCM software is current. I can't flash it, so I'm not even gonna go there. But I'll do my research and I'll look into that, because you never know. So as you can see, the service information for that is pretty simple. Remove that cover, disconnect the wiring harness, and there it is. So check your air filter, which, by the way, this one, it's a little bit dirty. It's not horrible. It's got if I can open this, okay, it's it's got some stuff in there, but so a plug air filter will cause something similar, or a leak in the intake. From what I was reading, a bad MAF sensor. Now keep in mind, this is a K&N filter. I disagree with those. I think it's the dumbest idea, honestly, and I'm probably gonna get some hate for this, but let me explain to you what happens with a K&N filter. See, it's got some feathers in there, but so the idea with these is you can wash them, clean them, and then spray that oil all over them, which is fine. I mean, yeah, filters the air, and maybe you get some more air. But guess what's right in front of that? The MAF sensor. I have seen time and time again MAF sensors just covered in oil, or by that point they're just covered in debris because of the oil and the debris, and then they can't do their job. So yeah, I don't use them. I don't recommend them. It's my opinion. You can see right here, like this hose, it's kind of oily, and it feels loose to me. I think that's supposed to be sealed, the tighter fit. But I'm just trying to, any type of carbon buildup. And so back here, that is where that, just to give you a perspective, we're looking right at the engine, straight to the left a little bit, right down in there, it's a T40, and that's how you get that MAP sensor out. Just one connector, unplug it, undo that screw, and it's right in front of the turbo. This is what I found. So this is a MAP sensor. They call it the boost pressure sensor on the service information, but it's just a MAP sensor, and it's mounted right by the turbo. So you can see it's just completely plugged. I don't know if you can see that. See here. I mean, there's nowhere for the air to go. It's just completely plugged with carbon. So it's gonna be their issue. There's multiple other issues that I found. I mean, there's like codes in like 8 modules, all pertaining to a whole bunch of, a variety of things. But I try to stay focused on the customer concern. I don't want to spend hours and hours digging and chasing all these codes just to tell them, inform them, and they're like, oh, well, we already knew about that, or, well, I didn't tell you to look at that, so I'm not going to pay you. So their primary concern is just limp mode, and the messages coming on the dash. So when when the vehicle determines that it's unsafe to drive or it doesn't know what to do, it just puts it in limp mode. It doesn't have any, that's just its protocol. The computer just, it just gets these inputs, and if they're skewed, doesn't know what to do, just shuts off. So this is just a quick video. If you are dealing with this underboost condition on these EcoBoost motors, check this map sensor. So there you have it, just a quick rundown. That's what I found on this one. Not saying every time you get a P0299 it's going to be a clogged map sensor, but it's worth looking into. Like this, I could probably just clean this off and he's good to go. No parts needed, and he's gonna be happy. I think here's probably a better shot, better lighting, so you can see it's clogged. So there you go, you can see I cleaned it. You can actually see through that little cavity there. It's completely plugged. So without this input to the ECM, it's not gonna run right. And I'm surprised that, I'm surprised it was running at all. Just, it's not dirty, it was plugged. Just what he was going down the highway going 60, and then this happened, but that didn't just get plugged like that. That took a while. So, but I'm gonna put it in, clear the codes, drive it around, see if we fix the issue. So cleared the codes, drove around a little bit, no issues. Got up to speed. I didn't drive it far on the highway. Just I'm kind of crunched for time right now, but it seems fine to me. No throttle errors, no strange symptoms like he was describing. So I'm gonna call that a fix. And anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this one.